Yeah, and also like the technique behind the blockchain and how it work. If anyone have any doubt about this, you can ask me, and I'll show you today the visual concept, how the block will be formed and how the blockchain look like, and how that hash is formed and hash pointer is there. So first of all, if you have any doubt, then you can ask me, then I'll proceed with the visual thing of the blockchain. Then I will cover the types of blockchain.
It's like I have questions. It's not
Yes.
doubt.
Hmm.
So I am yesterday. My network is very bad. You made mention of centralized, decentralized, and distributed.
Distributed. Hmm.
Are there three type of blockchain? If
Distributed.
that is
Yeah.
yes, so I want you to differentiate the three and advantage of each one over another. So that is my question.
Yeah. Centralized means like our system. Now our system is centralized. Like we depend upon the one system. Like in the bank system, university also one department, administrator department. Like the system is depend upon the one administrator. Okay, that one person or one department will just try to manage all thing in one organization. That is a centralized. One centralized authority will just authorize all the organization. Okay, centralized thing is that. And decentralized is that like many like group of system is group of coordinately they work to manage the whole organization. Not it depends upon one, it's depend upon the group. Distributed means all participant, yeah, all node in the network same have the same role in the network. Okay, like in centralized, one is the central thing, like one is the administrator. One is the administrator manage the whole things in the system. In decentralized, there is group of person managing the whole organization. Decentralized means distributed means whole, like all peoples in the organization have the same role, have the same power to manage the organization. This is the decentralized, this is the distributed system. Blockchain is the distributed system. All nodes have same power to manage, to do the things, and have same power to generate the block, to add the block in the blockchain. So it is called the distributed. Are we clear?
Yes, yes, I understand.
Yes. If you can
Thank
say in department one, head of the department is there. We all are depend upon that HOD, head of the department. Okay, head of the department will just takes all decision, and according to that head of department, that all is decided, like classes and all meetings will be decided. But in decentralized, that is not all thing, all decision will just lies to the head of the department. There is some groups is there, head of the department, deans are there, they are that is the one group, they made one group before to take all decision. That group will participate to take decision. But in distributed, all faculty member in the department, all faculty member, all deans, all HOs are will participate to take some decision.
yes, thank you, Ma. Thank you so much. And you listed some blockchains. It's like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. There is many list of blockchain you made mention. So are they under centralized or decentralized system?
All blockchains means it is a distributed, not centralized, not decentralized. It is the distributed. Okay, I will present today the types of blockchain. Okay, types of blockchain. Then I will present, if time permit, then I will present the private one, that Bitcoin, then public one, Ethereum, then consortium one, that is Hyperledger. I will present all three. Okay, first I will present the types, then I will present the one by one. If time permits, tomorrow I will discuss the how Hyperledger Fabric work. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, ma.
Okay.
Hello,
Okay. Anyone?
hello,
Huh?
hello,
Yes.
hello. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning.
It's up to our time. My question is on the condition that the signer or the miner prove the intended block on the network.
What?
When in the blockchain network,
Hmm.
whenever there is a block should be added to the network,
Hmm.
a signer or miners should approve to be added in the network. Yeah.
Yes.
Yet there is uncertainties. Some of users or most of users will be off from the network.
Hmm.
So how they are managed whenever they are out of the network due to some uncertainty.
Okay. It is not compulsory that all is active in that time, and there is many things is that miner first collect the transaction, first solve the proof of work. Okay, do some mining and get some nonce. I'll present it how it will get some nonce and mining the things, create some block with the some transaction, then broadcast in the network, then that transaction is verified by all means, if some are off, like there is certain limit, if 50%, yeah, 70% is on and they verified, then it is okay. It is not compulsory that we wait for all. If you are the node of that network, if you are not active now, then will not wait for you, like to you will active and you will verify, you will give the response. Okay, so some percentage, if some percentage node or participant is there, they approve that, then it will be approved and block will be added to the blockchain. There is certain rules are there.
Okay. Additional
What?
next question is that
Hmm.
in the blockchain network, when you compare from the central bank system,
Hmm.
central bank system has a method to identify a physical person,
Yes.
whether he is legitimate to do some transaction on this account or not. They have a system to identify a physical person.
Yes.
But there are conditions that physically burglared or physical security information that will be sniffed or phished. So unauthorized burglar in the half of that authorized person can access the network and participate in the network.
Okay, you want to say like bank verify the person physically, then they like that person will be like part of that bank. Like nowadays, you can see that all thing is in online. Like no need to go there that bank to open the account. Also, same thing is happen here. First, starting to be part of this blockchain, first they will verify you have deposit something. Okay, like they will ask for some certificates or something to be part of the blockchain. After the verification, they will allowed to be part of part of that one of the node or participant of the network. Okay, starting is from the starting, like to be part of the blockchain network also, that central authority or someone is there, you have to submit, like there is something is there, rule is there, you have to submit this document. If that is like your like in India, there is Aadhaar card is necessary everywhere. If you have this card or if you have this type of document, then you have to submit that and you will be the part of that blockchain network. Like
Okay,
in
thank
bank also, like all things now to opening the opening the accounts also now it is online. Like in online, if you have all these thing also, they will take the they can ask you the camera on or something, like they capture some or scanning some your face or something, and they will verify and they will give that you will be the authorized person. They will ensure that you will be the authorized, you are the authorized person, and they allowed you to be a part of that.
you. Okay, thank you.
Yes. Anyone? There is no sound, so we are getting nothing. I think I am audible. Someone. Okay.
Yes, audible.
Yes. Okay. Anyone have any other question? I think there is many from the KIT University also. I don't know. They are not participating. They are interested to know this or not.
Nobody, no question is from
Good morning,
from
ma'am.
the
Yes,
KITC.
they.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, good morning. Yeah,
Ma'am,
it is online. You can ask any question first. Try to clear the things concept.
can you explain a little bit about the proof of work, how it works like in Bitcoin, proof of work life cycle?
Yeah, today I will explain about the proof of work in the Bitcoin, about the all Bitcoin things and then Ethereum. Proof of work, actually it is the some mathematical puzzle to solve. Miner have to solve some mathematical puzzle. Okay, like to generate one block. Block is what? To keep the transaction and some value on that previous blocks hash also. To create the block is the miners is collect some transaction and make some block. Okay, there is some format like in the network to create the block. They gave some format like there is a block header and you have to keep some transaction and timestamp nonce value, all these things. Okay, first miner will take some transaction which is floating over the network, collect some transaction and keep in the block, and then try to solve some puzzle. What is the puzzle? In the network, they have given some target value. Okay, target value, like target should be like less than, like you just generate one number, like hash of that block that should be less than this number. Okay, like that hash is the less than the target number. Okay, this is the proof of work. Like otherwise, if there is not there will be not puzzle solving or proof of work, then all will do the same work. All nodes try to do the collect the transaction and create the block, broadcast in the network, and all will verify. They will add. But they proof of work is that they will do some puzzles and they will try to solve that using their some many energy, some energy like HPC or some processor needed for that to solve the puzzle. That nonce value to find out the nonce value, it is not direct, it is not like it's constant value. Like probably you have to select the nonce value, so that block has should be from starting 4 zeros is there, like you have to find that block value like that. So it is like it is not given, like you will try, you will like miners will try to get the nonce value with their all that processor or all this thing, and it will take consuming all energy, all like computational power, it will take computational power, so that there is some miner, some node will be interested to do this. Okay, there is some constant is there. Okay, so that no one try to like make some fraud thing in this, and they will spend their time, energy, computational power. After that it will broadcast it to the network, and all will verify, then it will be added to the blockchain. First proof of work make the selective, like some leader, it will like it will make like selective person, selective nodes will do this thing who have that much of power, computational power. They invested the thing, they invested their energy, they invested the computation power, they invested like their time to find out that nonce, one random value. Okay, from that random value it will generate one hash that is less than target. After that all will verify, and that will be the added to this is a proof of work. Proof of work is nothing but it is the puzzle, one puzzle. Okay.
Whole reason for the proof of work is like to validate the transaction.
No. It is to make some constant, some person, like in this, like if we'll create like these are the 117 participant is there. If there is one blockchain is there, if there is many transaction in the network, if all are interested to do that, collect the transaction and do the blocks, generate the block, broadcast it, just they constant, like who have that much of power, they will be the leader. Here no one will be the leader, all have the same power. So it will make some constant. Proof of work is nothing but it is make some selective person who can invest their power, invest their money, invest their all this thing like time. They will be the leader, and they will get some reward. After that later they will get reward for this. Okay, like limited, like make it limited, like who will be the miner, it will make it limited. If you have power, then go for it, otherwise no. If I have the like simple computer, then I cannot do it, like to solve this puzzle, to calculate the hash value, it is very difficult. Okay, if you have power, then you have that much of processor and you can do it. Okay, after that some selective person can do it. They invested their money, they invested their energy. After that the it will be broadcasted. If all transaction inside that block is confirmed, like it is verified by all, then it will be added. Otherwise, if that one transaction, that miner will try to be first that transaction, yet try to change that miner, that block will be not added to the blockchain. And probably like miner will not do this thing, because if after this much of work, this much of thing, if he will like he will try to change, try to force in that thing, it is loss of that miner only.
Okay,
Okay.
who
Shall
gives
I?
a chance?
What?
Who gives who gives a chance to
No one, no
to
one.
do no
Like,
to do this task, the puzzle task?
yeah,
How?
anyone can do these puzzle solving things, because there is only that network. It is mentioned that block hash should be like start with 40, or it should be less than the target value. That's it. Like it is start from the zero. Like if I will give you like one puzzle, like solve this puzzle, so that um you have to raise 1 point. Okay, you can try to 0 to 1 million. Okay, if that is, if you whatever you will get that is less than this target value, then you are accepted. So in network, nonce is not given, no one is decided, only like in the network blockchain target is mentioned. Block hash should be start with this much of zero, or that target it should be less than target value. That's it. No one can guess, no one can predict, no one can choose like who will be the miner. Anyone can be the miner. If you have the power, you can calculate the things, then you will lead the blockchain.
I mean that in the blockchain network, there are two groups, miners and signers, who
Yeah,
have the chance, or how the chance is given to the block to sign to distribute on the network, and how they are dedicated for this task.
like if the group of miner is that, your question is that if that group of miner is that in the network, then who will sign in that?
Yeah, and how they are assigned
Yeah.
the task to sign.
Yes, like mainly that transactions, all transaction is the signed, not miner will sign all this. Okay, transaction, each and every transaction. If I want to send some money to you, I will sign on the transaction that will like broadcasted to the network, and that transaction will taken by the miner, and whatever that block is formed, that is not signed by anyone. Okay, miner will do the proof of work, then it will be broadcasted, it is verified, the transaction is verified by other, then it will be added. Who verify, who did this block, it is not important. Our important, like what is the importance is this, like no one can change the transaction. Will not we will not try to record who created the block. Our target is that our data should be like immutable. Once it is added, that no one can change. This is our motive and transparency. Okay, nothing like who did this, and like miner is doing this thing because of reward. He will get some reward. Okay.
Okay,
Excuse me, ma'am.
thank you. I will continue later on.
Yes. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes. Yeah.
Ma'am, how many computers are decided at the time of hashing? Because if some rules are not predefined, then multiple computers will do the hashing of the same task.
Yes, like if in the network, if there is 100 nodes are there, if 100 nodes have that much of power, they try to solve that puzzle, then it's okay. Like if they try to be like compete, they try to be get reward, it is not like will restrict. If you have power, like in class, if that is given that who will be the leader, who will be the monitor in the class, all will do. If anyone do the puzzle, or if anyone can solve this thing, they can be they will be the monitor of the monitor, or supervisor, or something like leader of the class. All can try. Or if any student can think about that, okay, like why I will do this thing, I don't need to be lead, I don't need to be reward the things, I will know I am not interested, then they will not, I don't have that much of mind or that much of power, thinking power, so I will not go for it, then they will not participate. If minor can be anyone, like in the class, if there will be selection, like all have the same power, like student means all have the same power, or all have that chance to be leader. Okay, all have the chance to be leader, like anyone can participate, anyone can do by their own. If they can solve, then it is okay. If no one, if some are interested, then it is okay. If one are interested and one have that much of power, then can solve that nonce value, it is okay. Like if 2 and 3 minors are there, also that is another case. If two miners solve the same thing, create the blocks and try to and broadcasted the things, like it generate the forking. Okay, it is the case of forking. They have added, they have certain blockchain in their ledger, and it is added forking. Like all have to check this one and this one. If both are correct, then that forking is there. Okay, next time if others are select this one this way, then they are added on this, and longest one will be selected for the next time. Are you
Excuse me,
understand
ma'am.
or not? I think
Ma'am,
no.
actually, I was telling that suppose that 1,000 computers around the world are there for performing the same task, and 1,000 computers are engaged. So how more operations can be performed such that there are many other operations, millions of operations around the globe, all have
What
the same power?
operations? Like what operations? What is in the globe? Like transactions. Okay, like transaction is going on. Okay, that is not the case. Transaction is going on, and there is certain nodes are there. Not all will do this work. The thing is that if you are saying that this is a big network, large network is there, all are doing this hashing thing, then they will just involve in this hashing to generate hashing and solving this thing. No, the thing is that if you are consider that this is a large network, yeah, we are the participant in the network. Class, like all students are there, like some students are there to try to, like they can have power, they will solve the puzzles, but our motive is, the network motive is that to transact the money, or some transact some information, or to send some documents. That target is not to solve the or hash, or to solve the puzzles. Like if anyone have any transaction, they flawed in the network. Okay, like, and when it will be it will be added to the blockchain, it depends upon if there is certain time. In that certain time, miner have to solve that block, and they will add it in the blockchain. Okay, not our target is to all are doing solving the hash puzzles, and target to add block in the blockchain. Whoever will get the block, if there is no transaction, nothing, our target is that if I want to contact to you, then I will send something. That is one transaction. If transaction they in the network, then only to confirm that, to verify that is no third party is there. So some nodes are try to they will get some reward, and they will try to solve the nonce, and they will broadcast to other can verify that. Okay, this is the thing. Like our target is not to only solve the puzzles and get the reward, all this thing. If there will be transaction, then they will collect. Miners will collect. This is the next thing. First thing is that we participate because of, we'll get some benefited of this blockchain network. In the bank also, if there is no third party, no, some banking, or some bank some banking systems are like one node, they will participate, like they try to contact with the other banks or something, not they will try to do solve something some puzzles, and they will try to be add block in the blockchain.
Okay, ma'am. So it means that verification is the main part.
Verification is not the main part. First, you are participant in, you are the participant in our network, in the class, in this class. Okay, you are the participant because you try to explore the blockchain. First thing is that, okay, we participate because of our benefit. Okay, then next thing is that how much, whatever you ask some question. Okay, you ask, that is one transaction. How much that is verified, what I have answered, how much all are agree or not. Others are there. Okay, we all are friends. Okay, we participate because we want to gain some knowledge. Okay, whatever you ask to me or I ask to other, that is one transaction. Okay, that some person are there, they know about that answer. They collected the thing and they do the block, they broadcasted that. Okay, this student is question is that, ma'am is answer like that, all try to verify it is like correct or not. First thing is verification is the next thing. First thing is the transaction. First thing is the transaction, then we'll do the block, then we'll like solve the thing, try to get the leader of that network, then verification.
Okay, ma'am, thanks.
Yeah. Okay, anyone have other question or we'll proceed?
Ma'am,
Yes.
I have a question
Yes.
that what is the procedure to make a blockchain system or a blockchain website, and what is the development procedure comparison with the regular websites now we are using or developing?
Yeah, I will present the D app. If today I'll know today I'll present about that one of the private blockchain. If possible, tomorrow I will present the D app. D app. Okay, decentralized application. What is the difference between decentralized application? Decentralized application means like no one will operate this thing. Okay, no one have the power to like all database, all transaction have like nowadays in centralized system what is happening, like you are the organizer, you are the power to store the database, all these things. Okay, in Facebook, in Google, like all or in any app, there is the one owner is that they have power to do all these things. Transactions are transparent, but power is belong to one person. But in decentralized application, no one have power. Okay, all have the same database. If anyone, if any difficulty or anything will be happen in future, anyone try to erase, try to remove some transaction from their database, they can do it nowadays. Like Ola, Uber, like these apps is there, like one central authority is there. If anything will be happen, like they have power to remove the transaction. Okay, but if it is a decentralized, all have that who are the part of that system, who are the part of that application, all have power to do, like no one can erase, no one can remove any transaction at any point. Okay, this is the blockchain application system.
Ma'am,
Yes, yes.
if you are saying that everyone has the copy of the main
Hmm.
database or the chain we are calling,
Yeah.
then day by day, ma'am, the chain is getting bigger and bigger.
Yes,
So,
yes. This is the challenge. We will discuss about it. This is the challenge, and scalability will be like this is the challenge. One of the like scalability. Okay, scalability, confidentiality. Like we say that it is the transparent, but in enterprises application, we don't want to be all transparent. Okay, and this is the scalable. If all have the same record, then it will increase one by one. Okay, and if there is multiple participant in the network, then all will do the transaction, and we don't need like as a participant, we don't need like all transaction to be added in our blockchain. But it will be create some problem that we'll discuss about this. Okay, what will be the challenge? Scalability, confidentiality is the one challenge of the blockchain, and also privacy. Like we can say that anyone can verify, anyone can see the things. Then how we can handle, like when we'll try to adapt that blockchain in one organization. Okay, we'll discuss about it.
ma'am,
Yes,
there is another question
yes.
that if suppose that we are having this FaceTime session or online class, ma'am, if we want to add this session to the blockchain, then how can we do that? I have heard that blockchain is quite slower than Web 2.
Yes,
How
now blockchain is running in Web3, and yes, blockchain is slow for this purpose. All verify, not certain people will verify, all verify the things, all will added in in that blockchain. So that this is a challenge as now it is tried, like all challenges are like addressed, and now blockchain is in the speed of like normal application, like how much will give the permission, and what data will be stored, like where other place will store, and that reference will be stored in the blockchain, that nowadays it make more faster to the blockchain application. It is whatever I discussed yesterday, that is the normal blockchain features and normal how it works. But it improves day by day. We'll discuss tomorrow the research perspective. What is the challenges? How the peoples are trying to like address these challenges. Okay, I also published some papers like to improve the scalability, to improve the interoperability, means different blockchain can communicate each other, and also to improve the privacy of the blockchain. To I also develop some access control tool, which is for the privacy purpose. So we'll discuss tomorrow about what is the demerit, how what is the challenges of blockchain, how the people's researchers are doing addressing the things. Okay, we'll balance like its advantage and what is the disadvantage of this. We'll try to improve this. So we'll balance it. We'll adapt this one with its disadvantage. Means we'll add something on it so that we'll take advantage of this blockchain technology, because
Right.
nowadays it need the trusted system, machine learning, all this in cloud. It is not in our control, it just developing, just digital world, like no one is trust each other nowadays. All this thing like social media, all this thing, we just spend time, it's just developing, all this thing is developing, but not in our control. We always say yesterday also I discuss about all are worried about the frauds each day, like whenever you'll get some message in your mobile, like you are worried about my account all balance will be drained or not, like everything like OTP, or you are always worried about that anyone can hack your mobile, hack your SIM, like all like check fraud, like all this thing, like all are developing, all this thing is happening, but there is no trust. Blockchain add this technology one trust, like whatever you told yesterday you cannot deny it, so anyone can concern about it. Whatever I will tell something to other, like I I'll be aware of it. That is, this is recorded. No one can erase. I have proof. You have proof. All this thing. Okay. Mm.
Ma'am, what is
So
the difference between normal network protocols and network protocols for Web3?
Normal data protocol and Web3 protocol. Web2 and Web3.
Ma'am, I'm talking about what are the difference between the network protocols or internet protocols that we use, and what network and internet protocols are used in Web3.
Okay, we'll discuss about that. What is the difference between Web 2 and Web 3? I think tomorrow I will present the decentralized app. In that app, we'll actually find out that what is the difference between Web 3. There is certain things that Web 3 is make it possible to decentralize application. What is the protocol, RPG, all these things we'll discuss about it. Okay. No, I have, I will present some of tools and not like Web3, but yes, I'll tell you what is the difference our Web3. Ma'am, we are not yet entered into the Web3 and Web2 stuff yet. Can you please start our section? Yes, yes, yes. Now I have to start the section. Yes.
So at the end, you can ask the question, rest of the question. Okay, one session will over, you can ask the question.
Yeah, now it is, yes.
Because somebody has again written something, one question. So last we'll take the question.
Okay. See, yesterday, like I demonstrate about the technique behind the blockchain. That is one of the technique is hash technique. What is the hash technique? I told you that it give the fixed length output. Hash, you can say it is a function. It takes some input and gives some output. And the technique behind make the blockchain immutable, that is the hash. Like how that hash will has its properties that collision free, and I told you about the avalanche effect, and I told you about that it is the fixed length. You can see that SHA-256 SHA-256 is the one of the hash type in the this SHA-56 is used in Bitcoin. Each hash is used in Ethereum, and this hash function is used in the Bitcoin. That is what is hash function? I told you it is like every data, like every this function takes some input and give the unique output, that is the hash. And this is 256 means it is some fixed length, some fixed bit they will generate. Okay. See, if data will change like one letter, see for the one letter also, that is the fixed length, and it is give the unique output. Okay, see, if you add the another, then it will change. Like it is called the digest function. Like this, you can say that for the data, unique hash is there, and for the every letter, for the every symbol, the hash is changed. So that we use in the blockchain each transaction. First, we'll do the hash, then it will be add to the block. Means further, if anyone can say, anyone can deny that no, that there will be no question, anyone can change your like statement, anyone can change the transaction. One transaction is there means there is hash is like generated, and every like every certain some words, you can say some letter, it is generated the unique one. And also it is the fixed thing, like if for the s it will generate this hash, and again if you will try to generate for the s, it will generate the same output hash. It will not change. If further, if anyone can say that I have sent this document, and if they will give you that document link as something document or some statement, then you can find out what is the hash, and this hash is they have submitted at that time or not, and you can verify like further, and you can you can say that is correct or not. Okay, then we'll see the block. Okay, what is the block? I already told you about. Block is nothing but it is consist of some transaction, like here the data and some block header value, some nonce value. See, that is block is nothing but it is a generic block structure, not is the fixed block structure. It is a generic, like it consists of some transactions, it consists of the sub header information, it consists of the specific information. transaction, this is the hash of the transaction, and this is the you can say the hash binary tree. It is a Merkle tree. Root is stored in this header information with the timestamp, version, and mining specific information, and previous block hash and nonce value, and block specific information. Block number is hash of the header, and block height will be stored in this. Okay, here is the just they have taken like block value and nonce value, some nonce value, and this data, and this is the one block hash. This is the one block. They have taken all this information and they generate the hash. Okay, already it is mined. Okay, so this is the block structure. What is the blockchain here? You can see that was the individual block. So the individual block. This is the blockchain, chain of blocks. Okay, you can say that is block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4, and block 5. This is how we can like identify the chains. What is the chains? I told you that it is the hash pointer. We use the hash pointer. See, like this block is stored the previous block hash. See, this is the hash of this block is stored in this. Okay, this hash and this hash is the same. This hash and this hash is the same. This hash and this hash is the same. Okay, this is a property, like it is a hash pointer. It's a hash pointer. Why we store the hash pointer? Like one hash this hash store the previous hash pointer. If anyone want to change anything, any data or something here, that will reflect these leading blocks. Okay, these leading blocks. See, if anyone store anything, if anyone try to change, that will reflect it all. This hash will be changed. According to this hash will be changed. This hash will be changed. It will affect your whole blockchain. Okay. So I told you that nonce value, it is I told this is nonce value. It is the random number. If anyone want to change, that miner try to calculate this nonce value, see, like it is given that one block should be like start with this number of zeros, and miner don't know about the nonce. Okay, miner will try the random things, random puzzle solving, probabilistic thing. Like whenever he get like with that block, with that data, and if miner will get this number of zeros and that hash is the less than target value, then they can say that okay, block is formed. Then they can broadcast the block. Okay, then you understand the blockchain. Then distributed means I told you all have that same ledger. Like I showed the peer A, that one blockchain. Then distributed means here the peer A, B, C, and all have the same blockchain. You can see that this block, you can see that the hash of this block 000, and in last of, see, you can see this peer B also have this 003, E4, O9, all have the same block in the last. If anyone like, see, all have same. If anyone want to like change something here, then they can change here. Like that will not reflect, that is not verified, not reflect to other. So it is distributed. Like if anyone want to change also in their blockchain, in their block, that will not, after the verification, already it is verified, it is added, it will not reflected in other. So no meaning to change in your blockchain. Once it is added means it is added. See, here some transactions. Yesterday also you asked about some transaction. What is the difference between block and transaction? Block is the whole thing. Transaction is the one like statement, one like transfer. What we are transferring? Here we transfer some this to this, from this to this, and from this to this. Then we can Lydia. Okay, the all are transferring. These are the transaction. One transaction. One and transaction. Transaction is nothing but some statement or something, some message or some money, like in Bitcoin, some money, in Ethereum, something we try to send to another, like other node. That is the transaction. Here transaction or transaction, and here this much of transaction, you can say here this much of transaction is there. It is depend upon the block size, what is the size of one transaction, and how much miner will get. Miner just collect some transaction and keep in the block. Okay, and see, that is the transaction is look like this. Transaction, this is the $25. They from this person to this person they transact, this person to this is the transaction. This is the previous hash, this is the block number, this is the nonce, and you can say this is the transaction. Okay, same transaction is in all pairs ledger. Then here we don't know about how much initial value they have, how much they try to transfer. Like $25 they transfer this person to Resi to this. Okay, but how much they have, how to verify, how we verify the things, how we verify how much initially they have, how much you can see that Coinbase. Initially, they have 100, and this person have 100, and they have spent this. And from the starting, a Coinbase transaction, from the starting, we have all record. If you want to verify at any point, we have the hash pointer. We will go to this, previous to previous. We can verify that, okay, previously this person Jackson is already spend $15, and Jackson have this much of dollar, and he spent this much of thing. Okay, so like hash pointer will help to this, and this much of transaction, any like transaction, there is no limit, like there is block size is there, and if that certain time miner will get this much of transaction, they will just collect it and just put in the blockchain and try to solve this thing and broadcast it to for the verification. Okay, then next thing is that signature. Miner will not do any signature on the block. What will do? Like all transaction, like who will do the transaction, they will give the signature. Okay, how the signature will form? Like all participant have some private key. All participant have their respective public key. All have this is the random like private key, and private key will be keep with the like user or participant or node, and public key is the broadcasted to other. All can verify that, okay, this person is sent this information to this. Otherwise anyone can send any transaction in your name. Like in your mail, when you send some mail from your mail account, you have some private key, you have some password, then you open the mail, then you send some mail to other. You have that password in your mail id, you have the password, you just open that, you can send the some document, some transaction to the other node. Otherwise, if you don't have the private key, you cannot sign on that whatever transaction you do, so that no one can verify. So with this signature, anyone can verify. See, this is a key, private key, public key. How the private key, public key is produced. Then signature every transaction. Messages means if he'll do some transaction, like something like some messages there, if you want to transfer something, with that message you just sign on that with your public key. then sign, it will generate something like this, and anyone can verify, like anyone can have the public key. If you have the private key, then you can only sign with this, and other have the public key, they can verify this signature is valid or not. Then this is the transaction, like messages like this, from this to this. If you will not sign, anyone can in your address can send to anyone. So with this transaction, then you will add the private key, and it will signature is like this, and it will add it to the blockchain. See, all transaction will add it with the some, see, have some signature. All transaction have their signature. Okay, it will also create some problem, it will create some challenge, and also this thing will also, it is like a segment, that some researcher are try to solve. If all transaction have containing, like including the signature, there will be more data will be in the blockchain. So also they identify this challenge, they address with the segment or segwit something protocol. Okay, but all have that, like whenever in blockchain, all transaction have they come with that included their signature. Who try to send, they include their signature, and in block, that previous block hash is there and own block hash is there. Okay, it is all about, like yesterday what I presented. I just clear about how block look like, and what block contains, and what is the blockchain, and what is the blockchain distributed blockchain. Then start with the types of blockchain. Okay, now it is we just discuss about blockchain 1.0. That is just blockchain is used for the financial purpose. It's the Bitcoin, but gradually it is like evolving, like blockchain 2.0, blockchain 3.0, blockchain 4.0. Now it is the blockchain 5.0. It is used everywhere, like some, like you told, that confidentiality, that scalability, all these resources are improved, and it is also adapted in IoT in many applications. Okay, blockchain 2.0, Ethereum is introduced, then decentralized application, all this included, then blockchain 4.0, industrial application database. Now it is all application, decentralized application there, that is included. Now we'll see, first of all, we have to know about what is the type of blockchains. Then we'll decide about our use cases like that. Then blockchain properties like that. We can adapt this blockchain to our this type of use case. Okay. First is two type of blockchain is there: permissionless and permissioned. Okay. Permissionless means that is there is no permission is needed, like anyone can attend, anyone can participate in the network, in the blockchain network. So it is the public blockchain, no central authority is there. And there is also permission blockchain, like private blockchain controlled by one authority. You can say that if that is one authority, that is what is the importance of the blockchain. I will explain about that, what is actually private blockchain, why we'll work with the private blockchain, not centralized system. Okay. Then consultative blockchain, it is controlled by group of organization, not one organization, group of organization. Then hybrid, controlled by one authority with some permissionless features, like it is combination of permission and permissionless. Okay, according to network, like public, private, consultative, and hybrid. This is the type. Public is the permissionless, private permission, Then federated or consortium is pre-selected node. Some organization are controlling the blockchain network. Then hybrid blockchain, public and private. Then think about the supply chain. Then we'll talk about what is the needed of the public, private, hybrid and consortium. Just think about supply chain, like if you would take one example of the Walmart, like that one organization, there is many that is or many entity, many stakeholder is involved in one supply chain. If we try to make it transparent, make the data immutable, make the trustable the system, like it is the trustless, will not lies, will not trust to anyone. We will trust the data it is recorded in the blockchain. So just take example of the supply chain, then we'll discuss about that which type of supply chain need which type of blockchain. Supply chain is nothing but this is the entity, or you can say stakeholder involved in one supply chain from origin to client, or origin to the customer. This is the path, like supplier, then it will goes to manufacturer, then distributor, then logistics service, then it will retailer, then store, then client. Okay, then how it work, when it will adapted the public, private, hybrid and consortium blockchain. See, what is the public blockchain? We already told about the public blockchain. No one is controlling this network, and all thing is transparent, and anyone can join at any time in this network. Transparency across all participants, improved traceability and product authentication, eliminating middleman and reducing cost, decentralized and censorship resistance, faster conflict resolution, fraud prevention, and better compliance and regulatory oversight. And I have not told about what is the smart contract in Ethereum, like first 1.0, like in Bitcoin, that is only used for the financial purpose. When it is able to the blockchain 2.0, that smart contract is like introduced. Smart contract is nothing but, I will discuss about it. It is nothing but it is like business contract. Here all statement is like the coding format. Okay, like in business contract or simple contract, what will happen? All statement in the contract, like it is the statement, or it is some condition is there. And in smart contract, it's a smart way they have written, means in coding way. If this will happen, then this will be the output. If this will be the satisfy, if I will send to this person that 20 rupees, this event will be occur. Like this, all these things are written in the smart contract. Here I am showing that in public blockchain, here one of the smart contract to make it like functionate, or to do the supply chain to practically to showing the how supply chain work. Then you can deploy some smart contract with some business logic, and there is some organization, and there is some rules and regulation can be provided by the regulatory authority through the smart contract, and it can be happen. Next is that if we have the public blockchain, it has the features like its transparency, immutability, verifiability. Then why you go for the private blockchain? Why we need to go for the private blockchain if you have some public blockchain? Can you answer, like can you guess something like what is the private or enterprise blockchain? If you have already some blockchain, then why you go for the private or enterprise blockchain?
Ma'am, for better security.
Security means what? Like
I mean, public blockchain, there is a chance of getting hacked or something like.
no, it will not hack, because there is miner is that, and all verifier is that. If like all will verify, it will be added to the blockchain, then there will be no person will be hacked, or like it will control. If you have to cover that all network, then you can hack, or there will be no chance of the hacking in the public blockchain also. Okay, yeah, okay. The next, like, what, like, make, like, why will not adopt the public blockchain in enterprise or business level or some particular organization? What will be
Ma'am,
the
like
issue in the
to
public?
gain,
Hmm.
ma'am, to gain certain amount of privacy or centralized system, like for ma'am government, we can use private blockchain to ensure certain amount of authority in this blockchain. But the data will be stored like a decentralized way.
Yes, somehow, like, you can see this, like, KIT University or some organization, particular organization. Okay, we
Yes,
don't
ma'am.
need, if you want to adopt the blockchain in our organization, in our particular organization, just take example of the KIT University. If KIT University want to make something transparent, something like make the system trustable, okay, they want to adopt the blockchain in their system. But why they will allow other to be participate, other to be verify their transaction, and other to, it will take time and it will create, and all will, why all will keep, whoever, like in public blockchain, if all will be the participate, all have to keep all transaction of our KIT University in their public ledger, then why will do, like, why if you will adopt, then all have to verify, it is our loss also, our data will be stored in their, like, in their public ledger also. Why they will keep, they will like increase, they will waste this much of space of their system to store that, like, unwanted transactions. Okay, see, what is the issue? Confidentiality is fast in enterprise. Like, also you can see that one organization wants some confidentiality, will not expose to all. It need, KIT University want to adopt blockchain for their improvement or for their make it transparent to the system in that organization. If we'll just publish that our courses, our all this thing in the public, then there will be privacy issue is there, confidentiality issue is there, and some business, there is some protocols, there is some standards, so there is some confidentiality in their information, so there will be, we lose confidentiality in the public blockchain. Okay, we want to adopt the blockchain because of this feature, but we want for our organization, our organization participant who have this registration number, or who have this employee ID, they will participate. Not all other organization will do participate and will do, like, will take some information or will do verification, but they don't know about our data, they don't know about like rules. Also, they also don't want to verify, also do the keep all this transaction in their like database. Also in KIT University, all participant, we don't want to be store all information from other outside of our organization. Okay, here in public already we told about, here all have to add the transaction in their blockchain, so it will make the slow, it will take some time. Okay, like block, like solving puzzles, then to broadcast to all, it will take time, it will make the system very slow. We want some limited, public is this, like large network, we want some of the network, we want to take advantage of blockchain, but not losing our privacy and if it will take this much of time, why will take, like, why will adopt the blockchain in our organization then? See, and scalable. Like if all will store this much of information, unwanted information, then like we cannot deal with this our normal laptop or a normal system. We have to take like large RAM size, large like hard disk we have to buy for this to be part of this organization. Then it will make more like it will create the scalability issue in the public blockchain. So, like for the confidentiality, for the timing, for the speed faster, for the privacy, for the scalability, we create some private blockchain where like we will like some small network will be there, like we'll lead on this and we'll give the permission like who will handle this thing and who will be the part of this blockchain, who will not part of this blockchain. Means if the KIT university is there, they adopt the private blockchain, then there is certain limit is that if the student have this registration number or faculty have this employee ID, they only can be part of this. And for the student, like there is all thing will be not transparent, we'll decide about like for all student this thing will be, this transaction will be transparent, for faculty member this will be transparent, for the student and faculty member this information will be transparent. That is in our control, but not like we like administrator only take the decision. Here all can be verified, like if in the class, like if one faculty member giving some mark or something, some attendance or change, like further change your attendance, like try to change the attendance in the last like the last of the exam or after 10 classes, like you can claim. And this thing this blockchain can help that also, that mark also, like you can claim that okay, like that student is absent that time, it is already recorded, we can check this one. And that faculty try to give the mark to this student, or you can claim like this thing. And certain information according to us, like it is not in our anyone's control, anyone can verify, but we can decide that we can be participate in that, how much we have to make it right, right and read more, like we can decide about that. But verification can be done in that, it is like distributed way. Okay, see, now tell me like what is the, if you have understand about the public blockchain and private blockchain, then you can answer about the properties, who will be the satisfy this thing public and private ledger, like you can answer these properties. Okay, decentralized ledger is present in public blockchain, but decentralized ledger is present in private blockchain or not. What is decentralized ledger? You have last class I told you that public open ledger, like all have, like who is the participant in the network, all have that same ledger. Decentralized ledger means if anything will be updated in their ledger, that will be updated in all over the network, who is the participant in their ledger also it is reflected. Then tell me, like decentralized ledger is present in public blockchain, private blockchain, this property is satisfied or not?
Yes, ma'am.
One answer, only one answer, one by one student only, like understood this thing, or anyone can give the answer? If yes, why yes? If no, then why no? If you understand this thing, then you can understand. If you think about where to adopt the private or public blockchain, you can decide easily if you can answer this question.
It will be maybe no, because the thing is with the some organization.
Yes.
Some authority controls it.
Yes.
So it is not fully decentralized.
Yes. Other student is like absent, or you are not interested to be part of this conversation.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, anyone else?
100, yeah, 135 participants is there. If you can't understand this thing, then I can repeat this thing, but don't be silent in this conversation. Like, okay.
Yes, it is applied in private blockchain network.
Okay. See, the thing is that decentralized ledger means I told you that public open ledger in public blockchain it is applied because all thing is the same for the all participant in the network. But what I told for the private network, it is not same. It is not same for all people. Like in the organization, for the student, we can maintain one ledger. For the faculty, we can maintain another ledger. For the faculty and student, we can maintain another ledger. Okay. So it is not same as public blockchain. So then properties same ledger, public and private. Answer like same ledger property is maintained in public ledger or not, public blockchain or not.
And in the public network.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, same ledger means all have same database. Then immutable in public blockchain.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, why?
Because,
No one
ma'am,
can.
decentralized, ma'am. Both are decentralized and same techniques are used.
And once it is produced, it cannot be changed. So,
Yes. Then pseudo anonymous. What is pseudo anonymous?
anyone can see the transaction in public blockchain. It's not fully anonymous.
Anonymous means what?
Like hidden, someone does not know your identity.
Yes. Like I told you yesterday, like someone is asked me about the question, like if identity is revealed or not in the public blockchain. No, that is a pseudo anonymous is there. Like if you are the verified, if you are the part of the blockchain, then you will get some identity and you will be identifying the network with that identity. Okay. So like anyone can identify you with that number or some like address, okay, that is why it is called pseudo anonymous. Okay, all node verification is done in the public blockchain.
Yes.
Yes, and smart contract,
Yes.
like I told you, like smart contract is used in the public blockchain. Ethereum is the one of the public blockchain, so smart contract is used in this. Okay, and transparency is in the public blockchain or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it is
Yes, ma'am.
transparent. Yes, and decentralized ledger, private blockchain, decentralized ledger. Why it is decentralized ledger? I told it is not same ledger, but decentralized ledger. Decentralized ledger means if like in student level, if there is, it is not same ledger. See, we are not maintaining the same ledger in private blockchain. For the student level, another ledger. For faculty level, another ledger. And for the student and faculty level, another ledger is there. One same ledger is there. But decentralized ledger means if that is in student level, that is open or that is the same for the students, not for this student, selective students. Okay, faculty level means that is decentralized ledger means it is like it is reflected. If anything will be happen, it will be reflected in all faculty member. Okay, all means all that will be reflected in the ledger. In it is not same ledger, it is a different ledger is used, but whatever the ledger is used, that ledger is the decentralized. Okay, immutable.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, obviously it is the one of property of this. No one can change. If anyone can change, then no need to be used in this. Pseudo anonymous.
No, ma'am.
Pseudo anonymous maintained in the private blockchain or not?
No, ma'am.
Maybe.
One or two students is answering about this thing. I don't know all are understand this concept or not. I try to make only like to clear the basic concept. I'll not go to the
Yes, ma'am.
mathematics techniques. Yeah. Pseudo anonymous.
I'm present
Yes.
in the private.
How it is present pseudo anonymous, like in public blockchain no need to identify anyone, but in private blockchain yes, like student means it is identified as student, faculty means faculty have some employee ID, and some like student and faculty, like we know like these are the students, these are the in organization know about this thing. Okay, will not like will maintain the pseudo anonymous. Okay, like students, like not like students means it has some idea or something. Okay, like organization no, these are belongs to student. Also, you can make it like student no pseudo anonymous in the student means there is identity, and like you are not identified as you are this student. But yeah, no, it is not proper the pseudo anonymous. Then or node verification
No.
or
No,
Yes.
only selected node.
only the selected node. All node will not verify. Okay. Smart contract, because
Yes.
you don't know about smart contract, but
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, private. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Transparency.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Transparency is maintained. Like in the transparency also in different level. Transparency maintained in different level. Faculty, if we want, like if in KIT University faculty have the one ledger, if there is all like salary things or all the activities of the faculty are like available to all faculty only. Okay, it will not transparent to the student, like we that is in organization it is adopted because all faculty have to know about the other, their score is that they get this much of salary or this thing or their activities are just, it should not be public to the students. Okay, so transparency is a transparent in the same level, not the all. Okay.
Ma'am, if this is transparent, then like for students, if this is not transparent, then how can we say it is immutable properly? And if there is any changes in the blockchain, then how the students can verify or how we will verify?
If that is in student level, like attendance or something like in class, like is present or not. Okay, that is the one ledger for the student. If that information, that transaction will be done in the same ledger, this is the broadcasted, all student can verify. Okay, not faculty, like if faculty have like some query like in their ledger, and that is not transparent to student, that is not be verified by the student. If in the faculty ledger, that is anyone can do some transaction, the other faculty member can other faculty have that knowledge, other faculty have that ledger, they can verify. Not student will go to verify, okay, your score is this, how will get this much of salary, you have not done this much. No, like they don't have their ledger, they don't have that information, how they will verify? Only that is visible to transparent to that ledger only. Faculty ledger means faculty will, student ledger means student will verify. And if there is some combination like some mark, like faculty member some put some mark for the student means that is some ledger is there, that is transparency in the faculty and student. If they will give some mark and the student can claim that student have all data, faculty have all data in that ledger, transparency is happening in that ledger, okay, they can verify.
And then, ma'am, it is transparent to particular ledger.
Yes,
And
yes.
Yeah, but it seems like no transparency is applied in the blockchain. It
It
seems
is
in the
not
table.
whole blockchain. We make the layers
Yeah.
in this. Okay, we try to get benefit of some features and try to restrict in some level. Okay, like it is important, like in faculty member also, in students, so you all are claiming that okay, faculty gave this much mark to this student and this student, and he doesn't have that much of attendance, he does not have like in half like in half semester, yeah, in first semester he does not secure good mark, but faculty member gave this much mark. But yes, like that can be verified by all, that can be added.
এদের ক্লাস করে তো মজা আছে সাদিকুর ম্যাম।
What?
Yes. You can continue. I think so.
Okay. Then why consortium? If we have public, we have private, then why you go for the consortium blockchain? Consortium blockchain means I told you that group of organization will lead or will do the make it functionate or adapt the blockchain. Public means all can like distributed, all have same power, all participant can do like everything in the network. Private means that different ledger will have maintained, and they can verify in same ledger, they can verify, that is the transparency is maintained. But in consortium, what is the issue of the public and private, that will address in the consortium. In consortium, then multiple organization, not only one organization. Like you can say that if there are two organization, it KIT University and IIT Patna want to collaborate for the research purpose, okay, and they try to like do some workshop, they try to do some like activity at that time, like not only like KIT University student involved, it is also IIT partner student also involved, and they collaborated each other, they make the ledger that is transparent to both. When that controlling power is with the more organization, it is that network is handled by the more than one organization in the network, then we can say that consortium blockchain. Improved efficiency, balanced decentralization, privacy and confidentiality is maintained, reduced cost and resource consumption, interoperability, like different type of blockchain can be collaborate, and customization and flexibility, regulatory compliance is there. You can say that 2 and 3 manufacturer can collaborate, not only one manufacturer, one organization will do this thing, and here many organization can collaborate, can do, and can you can say in the supply chain that one Walmart is contacted with the many manufacturing company, like they will adopt this type of consortium type of blockchain here, that many type of organization can work together with this consortium type of blockchain. Then if the consortium type of blockchain is there, in consortium type of blockchain, that all organization who are the participate in the network, they can have the same power can do the same thing, like they collaborate, they maintain the same ledger like this thing. But in hybrid network, it is the combination of private and public. What does it mean by private and also public? Like here, like some Walmart are maintaining this type of hybrid blockchain. Means we want, as a customer, we want to trace where this product is, where is the origin of this product. Okay, but thing is that will not add, they are restricted the customer only to view this thing, not to verify, not to add some transaction, not to do something. Okay, public, they will make the public to view the where it like where is the warehouse, where the retailer, they like they take the product, where is the origin, what is the intermediary involved in the supply chain. That is the public to customer, public to all. But private, like public to all, but private, they only that only Walmart members, Walmart like logistic or a Walmart like authorized groups are updated the transaction, verify the transaction, and all. It will make more efficient. Okay, all can be transparent, privacy with the transparency, like privacy will maintain in the Walmart organization, transparency with the all. Okay, it maintain also scalability. If customer will do add something like their view, their review in the blockchain, that will, it will make that more, it will create some scalability issue, that more verifier will be added in the network and more data will be added in the blockchain. So it will maintain that somehow it is private, somehow it is public. Okay, types of blockchain. When you select which type of blockchain, are all writes down means no need to be, all will be, see, are all rest and all need to be write down anything or in the blockchain. So if there is no, that public permissionless blockchain. If yes, all writers trusted, if we make that trusted only, then we'll go to the consortium or private. If it is not trusted, anyone can participate, will not restrict anyone, like, so that we'll choose, is public verifiability required? Yes. Not trusted but public verifiability is required? If yes, it will go for the public permission blockchain. If are all writer trusted? Yes. Are all writer interested unified? Then no. Do you need to control the functionality? If yes, where the consensus is determined, who will do this? If enter the blockchain, like enter some organization, that consortium. If intra in one organization, that is private. Okay, if there is no, do you need a shared database or ledger? If you are not need, then you will go for the, don't need to use that blockchain. If you need it, then there is multiple writer involved. If yes, then do you need to use the trusted third party? If yes, don't use third party, don't use the blockchain. If don't use third party, then are all writers, all rights known, all are known participant? If no, then go to the public. If yes, then if yes but verifiable further required, then go for the public. Otherwise, if we know participants, who is the participant, who is the organizer, who is the part of this, then select the consortium and private blockchain. Then this is the difference, that permission, it is the permissionless, permission and permission, it varies, hybrid is varies, access open to everyone, restricted to authorized participant, restricted to consortium, and can be public and private, transparency, all things is publicly viewable, and private transactions are not publicly viewable, means it is only for that organization, it is consortium, limited transparency, and it is depends upon like two organization, their rule, consortium rule, how much they they want transparency or not. And here, hybrid can have public and private data. Security, highly secure due to the decentralization. Private, it it is restricted to one organizer. Secure, it is secure only like due to the limited access. And consortium, secure but less decentralized than public blockchain. It is different organization can participate, more than one organization. So, but that is restricted. We know who are they. So it is secure but less decentralized. So then secure depends on design. Then scalability, slower due to large network size, faster due to limited, faster than public blockchain. Speed and scalability depend on design. Then control, no one control that public blockchain. Single organization is controlling the private, and number of group of organization control the consortium, and can have centralized and decentralized element in hybrid. Example that Bitcoin, Ethereum, it is public and private, Fabric, Ethereum, and consortium also. This is a Hyperledger Fabric is also consortium. I will discuss tomorrow. And hybrid, this one is the hybrid one. Okay. If anyone have any question, you can ask. Otherwise, we can go for Bitcoin, then Ethereum.
Now, ma'am, we'll discuss after the break.
Okay.
The next session we'll discuss.
Okay, next section, I'll start with the Bitcoin something. Then I'll show something like I show something how to create blockchain. Then how to create the private blockchain. First, I'll start with the Bitcoin, like whatever already discussed. That I'll overall thing I will discuss next session, and also I'll show the how blockchain will be created, mined, and transferred account to account. Okay.
If anyone having any question, then you can. Otherwise, give the attendance, then we'll stop here. Next session will start at 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. IST. I will remind you in the group.
Okay, sir. Then I think no one have.
Okay, no questions. Okay, give the attendance and we can leave.
Okay, 3 o'clock.
Include some of the nodes which are interested, those who are interested from IIT Patna. So can I make it as a consortium blockchain? Means during the implementation level we have to decide it, or later on if there's some new nodes which is being included from IIT Patna and will allow them to include in that blockchain, it will be told as consortium.
Actually, KIT University is the one of the blockchain, and IIT Patna is maintaining another blockchain.
If it is in that way, we will say that is the interoperability, where different blockchains we are allowing them to interact with each other. But now I am asking, if I have a blockchain in KIT University, and means it has some privacy, so that the other participants from other universities cannot join. But later on, like for some research purpose, we are interested now to allow some of the universities to join in that same blockchain. So in that case, it is possible, or during the initial implementation level only we have to decide it should be consortium type?
No. Later also we can already KIT maintain one blockchain. When we'll decide about to connect with another organization or another blockchain, then only we maintain another ledger on that. Later on, we can make the interoperability. Okay, not from the starting that if we know that KIT University collaborated with IIT Patna, from starting only we'll do some type of setting or something is that. No, if needed now, if KIT University already maintain one blockchain and IIT Patna also maintain another blockchain. If now they want to collaborate for the research purpose. Okay, now they maintain one, make some interoperability, maintain some ledger, and they later on they can decide. No need to from starting only they will try to make try to decide that it is a consortium or not.
Means a private blockchain can be converted to a public blockchain in a later stage also.
Yes, private blockchain can be converted to the consortium blockchain. Like two private blockchain when they will try to make communication. Okay. And they certain point they will try to make the public. Okay.
Okay.
Are you understood or not? Means
Yes.
two private blockchain. They maintain their private blockchain and privacy in their ledger. And they want to collaborate each other. They try to make one public ledger.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Later on, that can be.
Possible. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, actually, I had a doubt regarding private key and public key that both are different, but how they work since their digits are different.
Yes, like private key, I just gave the example. Like there is certain algorithm is that how to create the private key, how which type of key generation you can use. Like some of the algorithm is there. Okay, and private key, public key, you can imagine like you can map in your mind. It's like email version. Like your mail ID, it's a public to all, but whenever like you know only the password of your mail ID. Okay, you can open the Gmail, you can send anyone with your mail ID. No one can do this thing. Anyone can verify you are that person or not with your mail ID. But for the public and private key generation also there is some algorithm is there. I have not covered the all this thing, how the signature formed and all this thing. It will take more time, but you will not get actual fundamental thing of the blockchain. So that I try to make the things which will motivate, which will get the knowledge, like overall knowledge of the blockchain. Otherwise, many things are there, how to create the digital signature, how to create some, what is a hash function. It will take the 2 to 3 class. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Metric key, asymmetric key, like many keys are there.
Okay, ma'am. Thanks.
Okay, welcome. Okay, is there any question? Otherwise, we'll discuss the 3 o'clock. I will try to run this one, and also if you want, I will share something. You will also try to run same time. Otherwise, we'll start with the Bitcoin. Something already we have covered something in the Bitcoin. Also, in 15 minutes, we'll cover that one Bitcoin. Then we'll start Geth private blockchain. Okay.